Welcome back to Daytime Ottawa. One of the most successful organizations in our city and across Canada is Live, Work, Play, and they have some big news to share. A national award to share with us here today on the show. I'm joined by Keenan Weller. He is the co-leader and director of communications for Live, Work, Play. Keenan, how are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's great to see you. And let's remind viewers of the great work that you do. Tell us a little bit about Live, Work, Play and your mission.
Sure. Well, we've been around since 1995, and we help the community welcome people with intellectual disabilities as well as autistic persons to live, work, and play as valued members of the Ottawa community. And really, it's just about helping them have a home of their own, like an apartment or a house, like other people, a job, and friends, and enjoying things with those friends and everything that Ottawa has to offer.
Keenan, I mentioned you have some big news to share, celebrating your 26th anniversary and a national award that I know you and your team are extremely proud of. Tell me about that award.
Yeah, it's really meaningful. You know, you like to support people in your local community, and that's what we are, a local organization. But you would hope that what you're doing also has influence to help change other communities for the better. And in this case, the Canadian Association for Supported Employment, which is, of course, a national organization with hundreds of members across the country that support people of every type of disability for gainful employment. And we received their highest honor, the Wiltshire Award of Excellence in Supported Employment, for our efforts. And yeah, it means a lot because to be recognized outside of our community that we've had a positive influence with our peers across the country. It's fantastic.
And Keenan, a great friend of yours and a friend of mine has also been recognized, Jennifer Harris, for her advocacy work. Tell me a little bit about Jennifer and our viewers, a little bit about Jennifer and this wonderful, celebration and well-deserved celebration.
Well, she's got a few things going on now, maybe more than since when we first spoke. So she's been elected to the Council of Community Living Ontario, which is a provincial body that advises their board of directors on provincial issues. And it was a very competitive election in her first run at it. So that was big news. But she's also working with Inclusion International, who next week are making an announcement about a new plain language guideline, which is for everyone in the world that they can benefit from. So that's just two of the things she's got going on in addition to her businesses and helping me with our online celebrations. We sometimes do something called the Live Work Play News together. So those are just a few of the stories of what's going on in Jennifer's life.
Keenan, what are some of the greatest challenges? You mentioned the work that you do at Live, Work, Play and how you help. For those that have intellectual disabilities, what is the greatest challenge?
I think the number one challenge is just what most of us in society have been taught about their capabilities, or I should say lack of capabilities. So I'll speak for myself. Before I got involved, when I went all the way through my schooling, I really didn't spend time with people with Down syndrome. I never met a person with autism. They were kind of segregated from me in that period into adulthood. And so we only know what we know. And so when we're going out and speaking to employers or landlords or anybody, that's all they learned as well, that, I thought those people will go other places. And so we just have a lot of work to do to say that, no, they want to live in the same neighborhoods as you do. They want to be neighbors. They want to be coworkers. They want to take part in your teams and be citizens alongside others. So I think that's the number one barrier, is just attitudinal. But then the impact of that, of course, is overcoming poverty and other exclusions that come with that.
What are some of the biggest priorities for you moving forward into the next few years?
I think definitely just partnerships. The biggest sign of success for us is the more people kind of outside of the disability sector that are engaged with us. So, housing providers, ensuring that, working on behalf of all citizens. We need more affordable housing in Ottawa. It benefits people we support, but we also want to be a part of the bigger movement to make our community better for everybody. So I think that's a big one, is just affordable housing, and continuing to, make the labor market more equitable and accessible for everybody. Because once again, it will help people we support, but it makes our whole community stronger when we have better diversity and inclusion.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Keenan, on behalf of us here at Rogers TV, I mean, you've been a regular guest on the show over the years. Just congratulations for the continued work that yourself and the rest of the team have done.
Thank you so much, and great to be on Daytime.
Oh, yeah, it's great to be back. Great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, don't go anywhere. Coming up after the break, we're going to be talking about insulin. It's the 100-year anniversary of the discovery of insulin, and there are some special things happening right across the country here in Canada. We'll be back with that right after this. You're watching Daytime Ottawa right here on Rogers TV.